Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another This Might Hurt. So, I hope everyone is doing well. I have shuffled the cards, but I'm going to shuffle them one more time. Just because, I don't know, I felt like it. Yeah, welcome to Thursday. So, we were expecting snow last night in Albuquerque, and I walked outside of my office yesterday because I can actually smell when it's going to snow. And my friend from work was outside with me, and he says, "What do you think? What do you think, Sanora? Is it going to snow?" And I kind of sniffed the air, and I said, "Nope, no snow tonight. Everybody's prepared for snow." I get up this morning, no snow. So the nose doesn't lie. The nose knows. What is our energy for today? I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, just thought I'd share. I like when the confirmation happens from the universe, right? When you know. And then when the universe tells you, yeah, you were right, you did know. It just gives us an ability to trust ourselves in a way that maybe we hadn't in the past, right? I had a client who's working on trusting himself. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. What I like about this card is the ancestor, or seeming ancestor. I see it as an ancestor today. Coming up to say you're not alone, right? The little boy in the card seems like he's just hiding. There's snow in the card. I think that's funny. I don't know. It's the thing about, I wonder what the thing about snow is. But yeah, feeling left out. So maybe you're feeling a little bit left out of the family, of the work environment, the community. For whatever reason, you're feeling like you're being left out. I don't know. There's more to say about that. Kind of fell on its side. I'm going to go with the reversal because it was more reversed than not. So repeating cycles, right? This is the stuff that's coming up from the past. And it's feeling like very familiar. When we talk about repeating cycles, the cycles always repeat. It's us that changes. The moon in reverse. And I think that's the clarity here, right? The moon is all about that which is hidden. When the moon is in reverse, it's when things come to light, right? So we've got that, and they came out together. So I feel like it was meant to be read together. And if we read them together, cycles repeating, but you're realizing that cycles are repeating, which gives you the opportunity to be different in the reaction, because the reaction will make the situation different. The cycle might be the same, but your reaction to the situation is probably different this time around. And maybe you're noticing that. And if you're not, then, well, maybe you should. Noticing that you're a different person, right? What's the Alice in Wonderland thing? I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. To the 2 of Cups. And I always see the 2 of Cups as self-love. It's a couple in this one. And there's the very prominent lion, right? So the Leo energy, the strength card. Not the strength card, but the strength of a lion. The emotional regulation, right? And the dual snakes and the symmetry in it all, right? They're both holding the cups about the same level, right? At the heart chakra level. And just, I see it as hugging yourself, right? You're just, there's a lot of self-love here. And I love that for us because self-care and self-love is the ultimate healing medicine, if you will. Sorry. The red and the purple, right? So they're wearing red and purple shirts. So all the way from the I am safe root chakra to the I am divine crown chakra, right? And all the things in between. And that almost looks like a Caduceus. I think that's how you say it. The medical thing, the staff with snakes. And it's healing. It's healing energy. It is that divine love energy. But I believe in this card, in this reading, it is love of self. And I love that. So we're feeling left out, but we're noticing that the cycle is the same, right? But we have to be different with some self-love. Because if we love ourselves enough, and I told my clients this yesterday, with enough self-esteem, self-love, and self-validation, you could never feel this. This might happen, but you wouldn't feel it. You would know that it was in your best and highest good. So what is the advice? What is the advice for this reading today? What is the advice? Advice for today. My cards are not wanting to talk today. Very strange. Advice for today. Advice. I mean, you're already doing the thing, right? So what better advice? Probably just keep going. We got a few things. So you got the Justice in reverse. I'm actually going to look up the keywords on that one because that kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't expect to see that one in the reverse. So Justice is all about being honest and so forth. So this is dishonesty, unfairness, bigotry, and legal problems. So I don't know how that comes in advice, but then we get the community card. So how would dishonesty be advice? So maybe don't overshare, right? So some people believe that the absence of truth creates a lie. And I don't disagree. But I also agree that there are certain people that aren't privy to that information. And I feel like that's what this is. Keep yourself not guarded, but use your discernment. Know when it's okay to reveal the things, right? We don't want to give people who don't have our best and highest interests at heart the ammunition to hurt us. We don't want to give that sword to them to then use against us. We want to keep it to ourselves. And use your community, right? We got that yesterday. Use your community. Your community is going to help. Your community is always going to help, right? When we talk about being dysregulated or having problems or having triggers of trauma, triggers of substance use, whatever, the first thing I tell my clients all the time is talk about it. Because the minute you say it out loud, the magnitude of what you're thinking just decreases, ultimately, right? It can kind of cut it in half. Or name the emotion, right? Name the emotion. But get it out of your throat chakra in some way, shape, or form. And get the thing coming. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot in reverse. So again, the shadow work. So maybe we don't have to do as much shadow work in the future. Maybe we've done enough for now. Maybe it's time to rest. Maybe it's time to just kind of soak in that work that you've done and use those new tools, right? If we continue to learn over and over and we never stop to kind of absorb it and use it, then it's too much, right? We have to pick one thing. I was listening to a podcast a while back, and it's like a communication podcast. And he was like, you can't use everything I tell you all at once because you'll never remember it all. Pick one thing and do that one thing for a week until you train your woolly mammoth. He didn't say that. I'm saying that. Until you train your woolly mammoth to react that way. You want your reactions to be more of responses. And when all you do is respond, then you train your subconscious mind, your woolly mammoth, to then respond. All right? So I'm going to leave it there. You guys have a great day, and we will chat tomorrow.